Hey Scorpio, how you doing? Welcome to the Crow Tarot. We're going to be doing your second half of February general reading. So let's get right into it here. We're going to start with an animal energy and then go right to the tarot. Let's do it. What is the animal energy for Scorpio for second half of February? Please and thank ya. All right. Okay, fire ant. Here we go. So there's a lot going on, right? You can just see by looking at it. There's a lot going on with this fire ant energy. You know, this has a lot to do with the court of public opinion, right? And if you think about it, you know, within the fire ant community, it's really a monarchy, isn't it? It is, because the queen, you know, holds the court right in the middle there. That's all about the queen, right? And then everyone lives to serve the queen. Right? So when this comes up, this really is about minding out how you feel about things from how others feel about things, right? I want you to be mindful of the advice that you're getting right now. If you're asking for advice or people are giving unsolicited advice, always run it through, I was going to say, always run it through your own bullshit detector. That's what I'm getting here. Run it through your own bullshit detector, because the way that you approach things has got to be specific for you. And you should know on a guttural level, right? If people are giving you their opinions, whether solicited or not, or either by example, they're doing things a certain way and you're noticing that and going, huh, maybe I should try going about it the way that they are. It's for the birds. You're a Scorpio. You can only do things your own way. Comparison is the death of us all. It really, really is. Okay? All right. Let's get into the cards here. Let's see what's going on for y'all. A little fire ant energy here at the top. You know, but also the blessing in this energy too is that, you know, there's a lot going on, which is no small thing. A lot going on in like a, you know, good way, it feels like. Let's see what's going on. What's going on for Scorpio for second half of February, please and thank you. Wow. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, absolutely. So this is slower moving. This is the slowest of the knights, right? Right? This is the only horse in the traditional deck where it's not moving at all. It doesn't even have a hoof up, just standing there, right? Just a sturdy, stalwart pony. So, you know, this is things that are slow moving, but I do really feel like this is about two things. This is about you. And this is about the people coming towards you. I do feel like you're going to get some offers here coming up. Interestingly enough, this is just what it feels like. Like, I do feel like you're going to get some offers. It feels like there could be offers around work, but they could also be offers around something in the realm of love and or friendship. But getting an offer, but I also feel like you want to make one. Make an offer, or two or three, right? This feels like you want to make an offer and like an offer is going to be made to you. It feels like a very reciprocal type feeling here. And because it did come as the Pentacles, I do feel like it's going to take a minute for these offers to happen. But I do feel like it's something that's been a long time coming. I don't know how cognizant you are of just how much this has been a long time coming. But I feel like you've been thinking about things for quite some time here. And then things are going to start to manifest, right? Feels good, though. Feels good. All right. What else is going on for Scorpio for second half of February? Wow, I love this. Okay. So we got the Ten of Swords, okay? I know about the Ten of Swords. Listen, Ten of Swords. This is the absolute ending of something. But let me just be very clear about this, because when this key comes up, you know, our first reaction is to be like, wow, that's a little intense and scary. Can I skip that card coming up for me? Can we pull another? Let me tell you, there are so many blessings within this. And the thing is I absolutely adore this key. And I think maybe some of you could as well, because what is your card in the tarot? It's the Death card, right? You guys can appreciate on a deep, deep level the complete and utter ending of things so that something new can emerge out of it. And I don't know if you guys just heard that major noise that happened right outside this room when I said that, seriously. But this is beautiful because let me tell you something. I feel like as Scorpios, you guys would prefer the 10 of Swords, like it being absolutely done so that you can emerge from it and take a completely different direction, right? Than like an 8.5 of Swords. 8.5 of Swords. Well, it's almost nearly dead, but you still got a sword and a half to go. Hang in there, buddy. Seriously. It's like, you know what? If you're going to swords me, give me all 10 of them so that I can be done with this energy, whatever this is, and move the hell on already. Okay? Hallelujah, amen. To that, I say. We got the Knight of Cups here. You got 2 knights here. Yes, you do. Knight of Cups. Remember when we were talking about these offers, they you know, may take a little bit for them to manifest, but that it's been something that's been in the works for a while and a long time coming. Yeah, I feel like it's of the heart. Yes, I do. Now, let's be real clear about this. This is not 2 of Cups. It's Knight of Cups, which means I do feel like it's of the heart, but I do feel like it could involve things of the heart that are not necessarily romantic. I do feel like for a lot of you it's romantic. I must say that. I get that feeling in a big way. But things of the heart also extend to passion, careers, jobs that we love, our inner artistry, family, friendship, right? Everything within the realm of love. But I have to say, because you did get the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like this has to do with an offer of love. But it's interesting because I feel 2 things with this. And maybe this is split down the middle for y'all, or maybe it's both. But I'm feeling both things. I feel like it's an offer that you want to make, but I also feel like it's an offer that's coming to you. It's very interesting, but it feels very exciting, and it feels like there's a lot of forward movement that would not be able to happen without the complete and utter ending of something. But I also feel like, you know, the swords speak on the mind, right? These are things of the mind. These can be thought patterns, right? Or any patterns in general that are not of our highest and best good, even things that we do to numb out. If anyone watching this is a smoker or like smoke cigarettes, or any activity that numbs us and separates us from our feelings in our body. Anything. That can be a lot of different things. That could be drinking, like I said, smoking. It could even be overworking out. I know a few people like that, where it's like they take working out to a level that's like, okay, what are you avoiding on that treadmill, honey? I think 3 hours is enough. No shade, you know, if you're training for something, but seriously, that's what this speaks of as well. The ending to those things that are not in balance, right? I love it. Some of you guys might actually thinking about quitting something like smoking or drinking, or maybe even not keeping regular sleep patterns as well. Something like that. But it does feel like change is afoot in a really beautiful way. Okay? Okay. Bros. Let's see why this Knight of Pentacles is here. Let's see why this Knight of Pentacles is here. Wow, Knight of Pentacles and then the 4 of Pentacles. Wow. So this is sitting tight, but this is feeling good about sitting tight, right? He's not dozing off in his chair, right? This is feeling good about sitting tight. This is also a feeling of hanging on to what you have before you make movement to gain more. And I love that when Pentacles clarifies Pentacles. So yeah, again, this feels like an offer that you've been waiting to make. I don't know how conscious that is on your part, though. Seriously. But there feels like an offer that you've been waiting to make or move on or decide on, but it also feels like an offer coming to you. But right now you're in a moment of like, let me just get my bearings. Let me just move through this 10 of Swords energy. Let me figure out where my heart and my passions lie, and then I'm going to move on it. And I want to point something out. Remember how I said how the fire ant is a lot about, you know, collective opinion, or how other people do things, right? And these are 2 very solo energies here, right? So this is very much a call to really be your own counsel and do things the way that feel right for you. Scorpios are very, very, you know, very, very special. And they can go about things, and I completely relate to this. Not only am I a Scorpio moon, so I'm a Scorpio too, but I'm also an Aquarius. So I very much relate to you guys in this aspect, where it's like you guys can go about things to others can seem to be a peculiar way, right? a peculiar way of approaching problems or even love or anything, right? But at the end of the day, for you guys to feel good about looking at yourselves in the mirror at the end of the day, you've got to do things that feel right within your integrity. I think it's going to be mattering less and less what other people think. Here, coming up here. Seriously. Because I think that you've spent time doing things so that, you know, in a way that has gained approval by others, or you've been doing things the way that you're supposed to, or that whatever. And you're like, yeah, that did not work. I tried it. You're, okay, Meemaw, thank you for the advice. I'm going to go ahead and try it my way. Thanks, Dad. I understand you would do this differently than me, but at the end of the day, I'm the one that's got to look at myself in the mirror and feel good. That's what this feels like. Okay. Let's see what this Ten of Swords is doing here for my Scorpios. What's this Ten of Swords doing here for my Scorpios? Hoo-wee! The Lovers. Well, doesn't this make all the sense in the world? Boom. Okay. So the Lovers speak about choices in love. Remember when I said that this feels like an offer that's coming, but also that you want to give, and something of an emotional nature. And I'm obsessed that this is clarifying the Ten of Swords. So you guys, some of you might really be having an ending with things that do involve matters of the heart. Right? For some of you, this could be romantic, right? And it's interesting because it felt like a wave of you kind of ended things and got this through like a couple of months ago, whenever that was. And now there's like maybe another wave coming in that's like, or maybe there was like, you know, you thought you'd gotten it completely settled, but then it like came up for a resurgence. Yeah, but this really does feel like something is ending that your heart is or was involved in, and now I feel like you're in a place where you're like, you know what, no more 8.5 swords. I'm taking that other sword and a half, and I'm going to brandish it, and I am done with this business. I'm done with it. I'm getting here that something in your life of a romantic and or heart nature, right? Doesn't always have to be romantic. It feels romantic, you guys. But again, we love our friends. We love our family. Anything involving the heart. Okay? But this does feel romantic. Where you finally made a choice where you're like, I can't weeble wobble anymore about this. I've got to walk away. I've got to end things. It's interesting because maybe that's why this feels like you're getting an offer and thinking about making one. Didn't something come up in your other readings about someone that was in your energy from the past? They're popping their heads back up in here, guys, at the risk of repeating myself, but I got to speak on it when it comes up. But I feel like you guys are really in a place. And you know what? This makes sense. Maybe you got a lot of different opinions about what you should do around this situation, right? From friends or family or what have you. And you're just like, yeah, that didn't work out. It got me to here. I'm okay. And now I'm going to keep it moving. Remember, this can always be read in the reverse. Okay? I just felt the need to clarify that right quick. Okay? Now, let's get to this Knight of Cups here. This Knight of Cups here. What's this Knight of Cups here doing for my Scorpios? I mean, and the congregation said, amen. 8 of Cups, really? To clarify the Knight of Cups? Yeah, I think so. I need a coffee break on that because that's just, we need to take a moment and recognize. Yep. So bittersweet. Just like my coffee. Bittersweet. So yeah, I mean, this is walking away from things that no longer emotionally serve you so that you can go towards things that have the potential. That's the word. That have the potential to serve you. Right? You're going, you know what? This did not work out. I put it, and I do feel like you guys put in a hell of a lot of effort. Let me say that. It feels like whatever the situation is, whether it be romantical or what have you, you guys put in a hell of a lot of effort. Seriously, that is no small thing. There's no half-assery here, right? But I just feel like you're walking away so that you can walk towards something else and or someone else. For real. Time of transition, but it's a bittersweet transition. It really, really is. It's, oh, bittersweet, but very necessary. And I also feel like this is not, I don't always get to say this, but I do feel like in this instance that this is working out exactly when it's meant to and how it's meant to. It feels like divine timing is very much at work right now within this certain circumstance. Seriously, it doesn't always feel that way. It feels that way with y'all. Okay. You know, one more thing, another thing that could have kept you from either making this, you know, again, could be read in the reverse, something that could have kept you from this ending a little bit sooner could have been what others may think. What others might think, how they might react to it. Something to do with the court of public opinion here. Court of public opinion. Okay. What is the oracle message for my Scorpios for second half of February? Please and thank you. Oh my God. Butterflies. I absolutely love it. Expression. Expression, Knight of Cups. Expression. Express yourself. I'm getting there might be some artists watching this, even if it's not like your job, you guys could really feel better or feel like you express yourself well through art, some sort of art here, writing, drawing, painting, singing, whatever, even if it's coloring in a coloring book. Hey, do your thing. But express yourself. And I feel like the key towards this romantic offer that's both coming towards you and you're making, I don't know what that is, but it feels like both things. It could be that the person you're going towards to make it reciprocates it and offers you something in return. Remember, this will always be read in the reverse. But expression, this is about using your voice, but getting to a place where you clearly see things, and a beautiful way to do that, how we circumvent our reptilian mind, is through artistry. And really, this is like an active meditation too when we create. When we're in a place of creating and creation, it really taps us out of our, our 3D analytical mind and right into how we really feel and our intuition. So I'm getting that a really great way to access your intuition during this time is through artistry. And that can be a great many things, okay? This can be different things for everybody. It doesn't have to be, drawing, painting, singing, whatever. This is going to be different for everyone, okay? This could be even making little tiny models of boats in your garage, whatever that is, something that you do with your hands or with your body that gets you out of your mind and into your intuition, okay? But express yourself. But before you can express yourself to someone else, I think you need to get back into what makes you you and express yourself to yourself and really do it on your own. With the help of your guides and angels, of course. Hello. I don't mean completely alone, right? This is wonderful, guys. I feel a lot of good stuff coming to you. I'm excited to do your March reading, actually. See what pops off after this. You guys have been through it, but there's beautiful love coming around here, and it's because you've gone on and walked away. Could be read in the reverse. You've walked away from what is no longer working. It was difficult getting there. I know it's been hard, but so much beauty coming out of it, and such a sweet relief in this as well, must be said. All right, my lovely Scorpios, that was your second half of February general reading. I so hope that this resonated and or was of some help to you. If it was and if it did, please let me know in the comments below. Drop me a like, subscribe, all that good. I'd so appreciate it. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for being you. Until next time.